Hi, my name is Carrie Mubarak, and this is The Art of the Deck, Wooing Nature's version of the flip through and review of the tarot deck with the art and the artistry in mind and in focus. So today's deck is the Ghetto Tarot. I really have come to love and appreciate this deck, and I just want to share it with you, to share with you the artist that brought this together. It definitely is a huge collaboration, and once I explain a little bit about the people who were involved and how this came together, you'll get a sense of that, hopefully, along with the meaning behind how this whole project came together. So, this is the work of Alice Smeets. Alice Smeets is a Belgian documentary photographer and filmmaker. She had the idea to modernize the Rider-Waite deck of Pamela Coleman Smith. This was a modernization that was done in the early part of the 1900s, and so she wanted to modernize Pamela Coleman Smith's version of the Rider-Waite, and so her idea was to have that modernization happen with the backdrop of Haiti, in Haiti, with Haitian artists and their art being a part of that project. So I'll be honest with you, when I first learned about this deck, it was still not out. I had just returned from Haiti myself, was interested in supporting the culture in some way, and of course, being an artist, I wanted to support the artist as well, and so I kind of fell upon this deck by accident. But of course, when I found out that it was available, that there was this Haitian tarot deck that I could get my hands on, I definitely looked into it and was interested. When I found out it was going to be called the Ghetto Tarot, I was a little taken aback because I am very conscious about how words and images come together, especially when we are a media-driven society, and sometimes the way that things are framed uh, lends itself to a certain connotation or a denotation of the words, and then also the images that come with it. So I was a little concerned about that, but after I did some further research and investigation on this project, I had a different view, and I hope you will have a different view as well. So Alice Smeets, Belgian photographer, uh, and documentary photographer and filmmaker, comes together with another group of artists who call themselves the Atis Rezistans, or the resistance artists. These are artists that live in Haiti, who grew up in the ghetto of Haiti, specifically in Port-au-Prince, who use the objects that are available to them, locally sourced materials, found objects, trash, garbage, whatever it is that's available to them to create new work and new works of art. And those are of course in the form of assemblage art, installations, as well as some sculptures that are created from these found objects. So there are layers and layers of artistry here. We have the photographic images that you will see um, in the card itself, and then the people that you see in the images are the artists themselves, along with the art that they create. So as you are looking through the deck, which is very traditional Rider-Waite, if you look at the images, you will see everything that is familiar from that deck, from that what we would consider to be a traditional deck, interpreted in Haiti with these Haitian artists and also with their art itself. So you'll see all of that infused in the image there. So you have a photographer, you have artists, you have the art that they create, all in one, all infused in these images. I love the death card. There again, we get to see the culture of Haiti represented, and then we also get to see the artist and the art. There's a great sculpture there in the background. that you get a chance to see. So in just a second, I'm going to take a pause so I can read to you from the book about the choice of the word ghetto, why they decided to use the term ghetto in this deck to title, in the titling of this deck. I love this. This is the Brooms. When I was in Haiti, the Brooms caught my eye, so I was glad to see them again being used to represent the suit of wands in this deck. So there are some cultural aspects to the card that are there, but it doesn't stray very much from the idea. There's the machete or the machetes, which represent the swords, pretty straightforward. There's the chariot. You can see the two horses represented by these, looks like propane gas cans to me. But there's nothing unfamiliar here from a Rider-Waite deck other than just the people that are in them, and then the way that the symbols or the symbolism is recreated through the art for this, like the hangman too. All right, so I'm going to take a pause right here. They're the Brooms again. I'm going to take a pause so I can read to you from the guidebook about the choice of the word ghetto and how that kind of falls into the whole picture and the entire interpretation or the entire project itself, and how it also ties into the tarot. It says in Haiti, ghetto means a life in the slums. It means living without financial security. Yet ghetto also means community, family, solidarity, strength, and rich creativity. The Haitians are claiming the word ghetto for their own. The word reached this island from overseas where it was associated with racism, poverty, and exclusion. They liberate themselves of this unfavorable interpretation and are turning it into something beautiful. Their act of appropriating a cheerless word by altering its meaning is an act of inspiration. It also says that the Ghetto Tarot Project aims to reach beyond cultural boundaries of prejudice and ignorance to achieve a much-needed transformation of the collective conscious perception of the ghetto while discovering the power of our own thoughts. So when I read that, and when I also read about the Atis Rezistans, the work that they do, and the work of Alice Smeets, I was extremely impressed with the reasoning and the background and the concept of these miniature works of art. It certainly made me appreciate it even more. I love the art in a tarot deck, and when they are well done, I just say to people all the time, you know, you get 78 miniature works of art that you are looking at while you are interpreting, while you are delving into yourself or into the subconscious or the psyche of someone else. I think that this particular deck adds such depth to that because of the infusion, if you will, of this idea of transforming thought, transforming perception. So we take this perception of a poverty-stricken, torn, struggling nation, and you put it in a tarot, which is designed itself to have a transformative nature and to be transformative in nature. And we can use these images to look beyond what appears to be negative into the true beauty of the process of interpreting tarot, as well as the true beauty of the people and the culture of Haiti as well. So, in Haiti, if you've ever been to Haiti, at all, or if you've ever been anywhere close, you will realize that, you will realize that the place itself is quite magical. It's quite magical. Being there has a transformative nature too. And then it goes without saying the traditional religion of the Haitian people and the Haitian culture, and their African roots associated with Dahomey and with Vodou. One thing that I can say about Vodou and the traditional African religions is that anytime you've had a reading by an Ungan or a Babalawo or anyone like that, what stands out about it is the clarity that comes with it. And so when I'm using these cards, I definitely sense the clarity in it. And I don't think you can have a deck of cards created in Haiti with Haitian people without it somehow inspiring or without that energy finding its way into the reading and into the cards itself. So as I'm coming to the end of this beautiful rainbow of unique images, I'll just say, if you want to find out more about Alice Smeets and the Atis Rezistans, I will leave links to their website in the description, to their websites rather, in the description, so you can take a look at that and find out what they're up to now and what other creative work they're involved in. I definitely love the Ghetto Tarot. I encourage you to purchase this deck. I think you can probably get it on Amazon by now, and you can certainly go to their website and purchase this. So if you're into decks, if you are a collector, or if you just want to support artists and the art of Haiti, I highly recommend you go and check that deck out. So thank you very much. This has been The Art of the Deck. Tune in periodically with me when I will open up another deck or share with you something about a deck that I think is beautiful, and that has some very significant art work in it. So as always, if you would like to connect with me to get your own personal reading, you can do that by connecting through the website at wooingnature.life, or you can email me at Kerri, that's Kerri, at wooingnature.life. As always, I hope you have a very pleasant day, and I hope you have a wonderful life.